Hey, this is Pastor Kevin, our 31-day path to wisdom. Today we're looking at Proverbs 3. And I want to talk about trust over control today. Imagine this. You're juggling work deadlines. You're juggling the family stuff. You get this endless scroll of news and social media that's flying at you all the time. And anxiety starts to whisper in your ear. If you would just plan better, if you just work harder, if you could just control more, you might find peace. But what if peace isn't found in control? What if peace is found in surrender? See, Proverbs 3 offers a little bit of wisdom here to help us in our frazzled self-reliance in this modern day chaos that we live in. It invites us to trade that self-reliance for a deeper trust in God. So let's explore this a little bit, and let's see how this little bitty ancient text speaks to our modern day restless hearts today. First, trust beyond understanding. Verse 5 and 6 in Proverbs 3 says this: trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways submit to him, and he will make your path straight. We live in a world that's obsessed with data-driven decisions. We live in a world that's inundated with life hacks. So this surrender, this idea, seems countercultural. Because but I want to tell you something. Trusting in God is not a passive thing. It's actively releasing your grip on those outcomes. Imagine you're facing a career crossroads. Imagine you're facing some relationship struggles. Our instinct now is to Google something, or to ask AI, or to overthink. But God says, let me direct your steps. It's not abandoning wisdom to trust in God. It is anchoring our wisdom in him, which is important. When we stop idolizing our own logic, we find clarity in his guidance. First is about correction. No one likes to be corrected. I don't like to be corrected. But Proverbs reframes his hardship. It says this. It says this is the summation of 11 and 12. Do not despise the Lord's discipline, because the Lord disciplines the ones he loves. My friends, we live in a hustle culture. There's nothing we can do about it. That celebrates success and it hides struggle at every turn. When life hits a rough patch, job loss, broken relationships, our first instinct is to ask God, why me? But what if these moments are his kindness? What if those moments are steering us away from dead-end paths in our life? It's kind of like a child steering his child away from danger. See, God's discipline is not always punishment. Sometimes it's protection, my friends. So this is an invitation, my friends, to grow, not a sign of rejection. The last point I'll make here, we live in a me-first society. But verses 9 and 10 urge us to do this. It says, honor the Lord with your wealth. Then your barns will be overflowed and filled and overflowing. In an age of influencer luxury and comparison, generosity seems a bit radical, doesn't it? Honoring God with our resources isn't about throwing money at problems. It's just a posture of trust. It's saying, this isn't mine to hoard. When we give, whether it's time, money, or talent, we declare that the Lord owns all this stuff and owns our lives anyway. And paradoxically, it loosens our grip. It loosens that greedy grip we have, freeing us to enjoy abundance and contentment. See, Proverbs 3 isn't a promise for a perfect life. There's no such thing. But it's an invitation to a wiser one, my friends. If we trust beyond our understanding, we embrace discipline and growth, and we live open-handedly, we trade anxiety for peace. So this week, ask yourself something. Today, ask yourself something. What am I clinging to control? And write it down and surrender it. Is it a worry? Is it a habit? Is it a relationship? It doesn't matter. True peace isn't found in our plans, my friends. It's found in the God that holds them. So let's choose trust over control and watch our fear give way to freedom. Have a blessed day.